I think it's lemon, isn't it?
Or like citrus?
It's like, it's usually like some type of citrus.
You got that?
Yeah.
Lemon?
Welcome back, everyone, to our 11-day Mediterranean cruise on board the Norwegian Epic. In our first video of the series, we shared what it was like to let Norwegian Cruise Line book our airfare from Orlando to Barcelona. And we also set out to explore the city and try some of the local restaurants. Now, if you have any questions at all about cruising or Norwegian Cruise Line itself, make sure to leave them in the comments below and we will answer them. And if you're looking to book your next cruise, whether it's out into the Mediterranean or maybe into the Bahamas or one of those epic Alaskan cruises, make sure to let us know, send us a message, or head on over to goldgillgetaways.com to start planning today. It doesn't cost you anything extra. Good morning, everybody. It is our first full day here on the NCL Epic, except we're not going to be on the ship because it is a port day. This cruise actually has no sea days, which is really kind of strange for us because we haven't done a cruise like this yet, but it's really exciting because it means we get to just have a lot of time in the ports and exploring a lot of Europe, which is really cool. So we are heading to Cannes, France. So, but we are actually the Cannes Film Festival, yeah. So, but we're actually going to go and grab breakfast today, and for the first time in a long time, we're actually going to go sit down in the main dining room instead of do the buffet. Yeah, so we're going to go do that because it actually doesn't open until 7:30 for the buffet. So we're going to try and grab some food now before it starts to get a little crazy. The Norwegian Epic has two main dining rooms, and normally one of them are open for breakfast. Today it's Taste, located on deck 5 aft. That's the back of the ship. And these are included. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it's nice just to avoid the crowds of the buffet. So we've been seated, and breakfast has arrived. I got 2 eggs with bacon, and it comes with some potatoes, and then I went with the biscuits and gravy, which is an interesting take on biscuits and gravy because it's like one biscuit cut in half. The other got some eggs Benedict over there. Looks pretty good, so let's chow down and eat. We had some time to walk around, and one of our favorite activities to do while cruising and coming into a port is just to hang out and watch as we sail in. I know it sounds extremely simple and whatnot, but it's really kind of cool sometimes to watch as the ship navigates some of these passageways into the port, whether that is a tender or it is to actually park the ship on the dock. It's pretty cool just to be able to see it, and you get to see some things that maybe you haven't seen before. Well, we are finally going to be making our way to try and get off the ship this morning. It has been quite a bit of a slow start and a little bit of a debacle with the tendering process. We thought it might be a lot faster. But unfortunately, it's been very slow. Now, granted, we were we're in group 11, and it is 10:30. So they've been doing this now for about an hour and a half. So it's taken us an hour and a half to just get to where we need to meet up. And we will probably still have to sit in here for another 20 minutes or so, waiting for them to then let us go and get off onto the tender boats. So Norwegian here in Cannes is actually using their own lifeboats for us to get on and off the ship as the tenders. They're not using a third party, so just, it's a little bit slower than maybe what you might be used to somewhere else. After calling our number and heading to the designated meeting location, in this case the theater, it took approximately 30 minutes for us from when we stepped foot into the theater to when we actually stepped foot onto the tender boats and to make our way ashore. And almost 20 minutes to physically step foot onto land again. So it was a rather lengthy process, almost an entire hour of just trying to get ashore. Now, this isn't a criticism of Norwegian Cruise Line in their operation. This is just a public service announcement for everyone out there cruising who maybe doesn't know how tendering works or whatever. But tendering is a long process, regardless of the cruise line and the operation that they're running. Keep your cool, and just remember that if you didn't purchase a designated excursion with Norwegian or whatever cruise line you're sailing with, you will have less time in the port to do what you want. They will always put their cruisers who have booked their excursions first off of the cruise first so that they can get them to those excursions. And frankly, today, that's what happened to us. Cannes, France is about an hour and a half train ride from Monaco. We had a lot of big plans to visit the second smallest country in the world, But because it was going to take so long, and it did take so long to tender, to get ashore, to get to the train station, and even to get to the train station in Monaco and then try to figure out what we could do or run around and see, we weren't going to have enough time to get there, explore, and return safely. So at the end of the day, manage your expectations. Tendering with Norwegian was easy, it was organized, and most importantly, it was safe. Well, we officially have stepped foot on the land.
We have. Took a little while to get here this morning, but we didn't have too much of an agenda, so it's not that big of a deal. But we are walking into Cannes. Our plans were to go to Monaco, but it's like an hour train ride, and we don't want to risk trying to get there and really not having much time to spend there before we have to get on the train to get back. So we're checking out Cannes today.
How do you say it? Meander? Meander? That's where we want to go, right? Is that what it is? Is that the one?
Yeah, might not be a same.
So we're sitting right there by where that bus is at. So I guess we could just follow my invisible flag.
Do you have like a street name or something?
I have a phone.
Oh God, he has no idea where we're going. Yeah, pretty much.
At least maybe this way it'll be downhill.
You can leave your backpack.
See, this is why we stopped taking photos, so everybody could get a little breather in.
Yeah. I don't know.
So it looks like we should go that way is what it says. So since we aren't able to go to Monaco and we're just kind of hanging out here in Cannes, walking around, we have started on this like little exploration here, and first part of it has been quite a bit of stairs and doing a lot of climbing, but we're coming up to what I believe is the Notre Dame, and there's like the museum here and the church, I want to say. Somebody's going to correct me in the comments. I understand I'm totally wrong here because I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is a really great place to come and see, so we're checking it out because, again, you know, when you're here you might as well get off the ship and walk around and explore a little bit of the culture and you know, what's here, the history. Start making our way down there.
Down.
Down. We want to go down.
We got
We can go back up if you want, but
I'm good. He realized. Look at the dress hanging on the door. I like.
oh, look at this! It's like the farmer's market.
Oh man! Jackpot! Oh my God! Smell those olives. Yum. This looks like mostly like maybe over like here, because this. Nope.
What'd she say?
Yeah. Thank you.
What's happening?
I don't think she speaks much English. No. We are officially walking around Cannes. We've seen a few sights. We walked through a couple streets. Everything has been beautiful. We're getting some waters to drink at this little cafe, and we're getting some croque-monsieurs. So this was like a few streets back from like the main walkway that's kind of along the water. Anyway, this is a few streets back from like the main walkway along the water, and I'm glad we found this place because it's actually pretty busy, so it seems like it's popular as, among locals and not just tourists. So when they have to go find a server that speaks English, I feel like you know you're at a good place.
So we got some food. We've got the croque-monsieur, like Taylor had asked for. It comes with a little side salad, and there wasn't a lot of space over here at this restaurant, So unfortunately, Alan and Lisa and Crystal and Bryson are over there. They're at the cafe. This is the Copenhagen Coffee Lab. They've got some coffee and some sandwiches.
Alan and Lisa do like coffee though.
Yeah, I should have went over there to get some coffee.
We got some more.
So we just finished eating at this awesome like little cafe restaurant, and it's right next to this huge farmer's market. And I have not had any fruit or anything like that today, so I'm actually going to buy some to eat and walk around with while we walk around. So they've got like some really great stuff looking over here, so I'm going to get some. Video ready?
Oh, those look good, buddy.
Oh my God, those. Talk about getting stuff fresh, man. Those are great. I mean, there's a lot here. I mean, I could eat them all, but I don't have to.
Macaron.
We got two.
We're gonna split.
We got two.
They're large.
So I got fruit. Crystal went in there.
She also got fruit.
I got fruit too.
Let's see it.
In there.
Oh no, she taped it. What? I don't even.
Shoot. Oh. Ah.
Oh, those are the best.
Yeah, I
Those
tried
are
to
my
get your
favorites
attention.
to
and
get
you,
in Epcot.
Well, you didn't come in, so.
Oh,
So, no soup for you?
Try and get a picture of them.
oh, those are literally like the best.
Yeah, they are. They're so good.
Yeah, and the one that like
You're gonna be on everybody's camera for this, so.
Well, I'm gonna break it
Oh, okay.
so that we don't.
Oh, but you didn't get the lime, lemon, whatever.
They might have had like a fork or something in there, you know.
yeah, they probably did.
They
She
probably
doesn't
did.
roll like that. It was okay.
It was so good.
So good.
It's fragile. Girl dinner.
Or like citrus.
It's usually like some type of citrus.
You got that?
Yeah.
Lemon?
Are
Lemon?
you sure? Oh my gosh, this is like
Only a baked good.
mess.
Oh, it's all in your
You're
nail.
a mess.
Chug, Alan.
Fireball.
You gotta get a little
back in there.
get a little cream.
Yes.
The raspberry is so fresh.
It is. Right from that market. How much you want to bet?
Hey, I just want a little piece,
No,
just so I can do a comparison.
Here, give me the camera.
I ate. From Orlando.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow! Hi.
Oh yeah, yeah, the macarons.
So immediately, it is not
Immediately, no.
anywhere near as tart, and it's not as sweet.
No, it's not a sweet.
And I'm okay with that.
It's perfect.
That is awesome.
I'm okay with that. It's really, really good.
It's a good
It just
cream.
tastes like cream, not sugar.
Yeah.
Yes, a
Yes. Yeah.
I'm like, just keep walking.
I'm like, I think we're going up the stairs and we're getting out of this area.
Yeah, just keep walking.
Nice and crisp. After enjoying some of the macarons that Crystal had bought, we decided that, it was time to keep meandering around and look at some of the shops. And there's quite a bit to actually see in the markets. There's a lot of different shops, from clothing to knickknacks to just really random stuff. And I'm always on the hunt for stickers. If you don't know that about me, I love trying to make this like showcase on my carry-on suitcase of just all the places that we've been with stickers. So I think it was definitely a little disappointing that we didn't get to make it to Cannes, or
We are in Cannes.
We're in Cannes. We didn't get to make it to Monaco, but it's
We
been a
did.
relatively
We've been having a
good day,
little day. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right, we are going to start making our way back to the ship. I think we've had a pretty decent and good day here in Cannes, France, which was really nice. So, again, I think something that some people just get a little too focused on sometimes when things don't go according to plan, things don't go right. And for us today, things didn't go the way we thought that they were going to go, because we didn't get to go to Monaco, but we still got to stay here and explore this, like kind of like little city, town, village, whatever you want to call it. It still is beautiful. It's got a lot of like cultural history and just nice, like kind of neat different things. So I think it's just cool to be able to kind of experience a place that you haven't been to before and get to walk around and appreciate it. So we're gonna head back onto the ship. We're gonna get some food, probably relax, maybe take a nap, I don't know. But I'm glad that we still got to go and walk around at least, because it is something that's a little bit different. So we have made it to O'Sheehan's here on the ship. This is an included restaurant for you to come and eat at. It's kind of like sit-down-ish. It's a pub feel. It's kind of sit-down-ish, a little bit of like a quick service. They don't have a huge menu, but the things that they do have on the menu in our past experience have been really, really good. Specifically the wings. The wings, actually, when we were on the Dawn or the Pearl, one of the two, I tried to come in and get them to go, and they said you cannot take them to go. You actually have to eat them here in the restaurant. So they are really good. This place is very popular. It is almost filled.
And it's open like 24 hours.
And it's open 24 hours, nonstop. So if you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and want some wings or a cheeseburger or a hot dog or whatever they've got, you can come here and sit down. So I'm excited. It is really good, and I'm hungry. I've gotten over my strawberries. So I forgot to get video of my wings, but here are some that are untouched. They are pretty good. We all got wings to devour and eat. Taylor's got, what is that again?
Spinach and artichoke dip.
Spinach and artichoke dip. Had some loaded nachos. I got this hot dog, which looks really good. And Lisa and Alan had just joined us not too long ago, and so we're still waiting on their food, but should be coming shortly. And Taylor got a Mai Tai. Oh, so did Katelynne. I don't know where would be the fastest way down. Would it be back that way or this way? We're going to the back.
Yeah, do you care?
Oh, should do that too. Yeah, let's go see if we can get our pin.
So we grabbed a quick bite, and we are now down in the atrium bar area. And we got little pins, our Latitude Rewards bronze pins. So after this cruise, we are actually moving up to silver. So next cruise, we'll be able to get a silver pin. But we are about to play some themed saga trivia. We just found out it's Star Wars. Hopefully, we can pull this off and win. Woo! Woo! Oh, Hannah, to you. Give it to Bryson. He did all the other work.
What's really funny is that Alan predicted that we would have to take our winnings home or back with us after this.
Now we go to the card room.
Overall, we had a great day in Cannes, France, and exploring the city, even though we didn't get to visit Monaco. In next week's video, we are going to be sailing into the port of Livorno, where we will make our way to Florence and also get to visit the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is super cool. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and hit that thumbs up, and we will see you all in the next one.